Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know I have not been on here in a while. Trust me, trust the process. I have been hard at work these past few weeks on just finalizing and preparing and promoting the brand new collection from my clothing brand KOSHKA by Emis. It's called GABBER LENTE. It comes out on March 28th at noon Pacific Standard Time on KOSHKAByEmis.com. You will find all that information down below. Anyways, today's video is actually quite new for me. It's something new for me just because I've never done this before, and I've also never had the privilege of being able to try out a product before the global launch of a product. However, I am here to showcase something new to you that you guys have not seen, that I have so graciously been gifted a lab sample to try out for a few days prior to the global launch, which is today. As I'm sure you all know by now in this channel, if you've been in this channel long enough, you know very well I am a devotee to Augustinus Bader. I mean, I have his cream, I have his rich cream, I have the serum, I have the regular eye cream, I have the retinol serum, and then I also have the rich eye cream. And I mean, I've tried nearly every single one of his products, like at the very least once in my life. This is a brand that I am very proud to say I've been utilizing for the past 5 years. Like, I think there's been at the very least one Augustinus Bader product in my regimen for the past 5 years, whether that is the cream or the rich cream or the essence or the serum or the eye cream or the cream cleansing gel, or whether it be the lip balm, anything. Like, there's been at the very least one product from Augustinus Bader in my regimen. However, the one product that has never been released from Augustinus Bader that I know has taken them years to perfect and years to make possible has been an SPF. Because of course, as you all know, the cream and the rich cream, none of the creams carry an SPF. I personally believe in keeping your SPFs and your creams separate because you want to get the maximum sun protection from a product, and when you add it into like a moisturizer, it just dilutes the efficacy of the SPF, in my opinion. But also it's what I've heard from estheticians and dermatologists as well. And Augustinus Bader has not had an SPF until today. I am very excited to give you guys my first impressions review on the Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50 with TFC 8. So as I mentioned in the intro to this video, I've been testing out this lab sample that I received from the brand a couple days prior to the global launch. It's been, I think, about 3 days of me using the Mineral Sunscreen with SPF 50. And I want to talk to you guys all about it. I want to talk to you guys about what this does, what this claims it does. The clinicals behind this are absolutely insane, and just the feel and the experience of it. So if you want to know all that, keep on watching. So let's start with the nitty gritty. I have it right here on my phone right next to me. So for starters, they say this is where skincare meets sun care. That is the slogan for this product. They say that this offers a broad spectrum high SPF 50 protection against UVA and UVB rays with 2 non-nano mineral screens. This also helps reduce the appearance of wrinkles and other visible signs of aging, helps to protect against premature aging caused by sun damage. This also evens skin tone for a luminous, effortless glow, helps prevent the appearance of redness caused by sun exposure, and delivers a lightweight, lasting hydration. So this is supposed to be kind of like a moisturizer SPF hybrid, but don't necessarily mistake it, because from personal use of this product, and I do use it in tandem with one of the creams, whether it be the rich cream or the regular cream, depending on how my skin feels. I would suggest adding a cream underneath this, just because it is a very, I wouldn't say it's a thick consistency. I mean, I guess I can put some on my hand, but just to show you guys, because I don't want to waste this. So this is the SPF right here, and it is a mineral SPF, so it is zinc oxide. And then as you massage it in the skin, you can see there is quite literally no white cast, and it feels amazing. You can even look on the camera, it kind of gives this like pearlescent, there you go. It kind of gives this beautiful like pearlescent sheen to the hand, so they're not lying when they say it does provide a luminous glow to the skin. And this also has their patented TFCA technology, which if I've not talked about ad nauseum already, it's the trigger factor complex. It's what makes the bread and butter of the company. It's the mechanism that allows your skin to rejuvenate, repair, and heal itself. I've just been going on a deep dive with Augustinus Bader the past few weeks, and just seeing whatever interview he's done, because he's a man of few words. Professor Bader is a man of few words. He doesn't really do that many interviews, and he doesn't really talk a lot about what he does, and I can tell just from the interviews he has given, he's quite a timid person. I mean, he's a scientist, he's a professor, he's not really one to like speak to the media or have like a extroverted personality, but the way he describes TFCA is so interesting. So he describes it as like kind of like a music library for your skin. Like you kind of pick and choose what you want to listen to for the day, or it's like a toolbox for your skin, where like your cells kind of pick at what your skin needs from the composition of the TFCA. And it truly is something that I rarely hear about in the skincare world, so that's why I'm always so fascinated by this brand, and also it's worked so incredible for me. Anyways, what I think is interesting about this sunscreen is the vast amount of clinical trials and the clinical results this product has. And by the way, these are clinical results. These are clinical trials. These are third-party clinical trials, unbiased, so they don't need to make the brand look good. They don't need to make the brand look some type of way. This is true unbiased results. So it starts with skin tone evenness and glow. The evenness is improved by 68%, redness reduced by 90%, skin luminosity improved by 27%, overall hyperpigmentation reduced by 24%. It hydrates the skin 3 times more. It prevents transepidermal water loss by 51%. It also helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It reduces crow's feet by 31%, fine lines reduced by 26%, forehead lines by 26%, marionette lines by 27%, wrinkles reduced by 16%. And I'm just scratching the surface as to what this SPF does. And these clinical trials were taken over the course of 12 weeks on both male and female participants ages 35 to 70, which is quite unheard of, because with a lot of the clinical trials, they're either using people that are really young or they're using people that are a lot more mature. They hardly ever do this kind of vast majority of test subjects on clinical trials. And also in the trials, it does state that 50% with self-perceived sensitive skin assessed by instrumental and expert graders. So half of the people that did these clinical trials had sensitive skin. So if that doesn't convince you that this is probably the SPF of the year, I don't know what does. So it has a lot of precious ingredients as well. So it has non-nano zinc oxide and titanium dioxide as well. So it's the 2 type of screens that this sunscreen has. It also has a microalgae extract to help restore and protect the skin from harmful UV damage, and also reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It has cottonseed extract as well, which I don't really hear a lot about cottonseed extract in skincare. I think there's probably few products that utilize it, and it helps protect the skin against photo damage and premature aging from the sun rays. It also has pomegranate flower, perilla leaf, and kakadu plum extract or complex, and these are all rich in antioxidants that also help to ward off environmental stress and free radicals as well. It also contains raspberry seed oil, which has a lot of vitamin E, vitamin A, omega-3, and 6, which again is rich in antioxidants and has photoprotective benefits to your skin as well. It has buriti oil, which again is rich in antioxidants. It also contains high levels of carotene, which is known to protect the skin from pre-sun exposure too. So even in those 15 minutes while you wait to go out into the sun, this is already starting to work on your skin. So this little product has a lot packed into it, and I rarely hear about SPFs that do more than protect the skin. I mean, I can count them with one hand the amount of SPFs I've used in my time that I think actually do something more than just protect your skin from the sun. And now we also do have to talk about sensoriality. So as you guys saw when I put it on my hand, it does have a really beautiful texture. So it doesn't feel like other SPFs where you feel like they're gonna dry your skin out, or where you feel like they're super heavy and you can kind of feel them on the face. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is a little bit more of a decadent texture in terms of an SPF. So it is, I would say, if I could describe the texture, it's like a mix. Actually, no, it's like in between the cream and the rich cream. It's not as thin as the cream, but it's not as thick as the rich cream. It's like a good in between. I do have to remind you guys, this is a zinc oxide, so yes, don't be afraid if you do see some white cast when you first apply it. This also was tested on every type of skin tone, from the fairest to the deepest too. My rule of thumb when you're applying SPF, especially if it's a zinc oxide SPF, is that rather than massaging it with your fingers, try massaging it with the palms of your hands all over the face, because there's more heat in the palms of your hands, so it's able to absorb a lot quicker into the skin, therefore you don't see that white cast. And look, I love a good SPF. I love a good SPF. I think the one I've used recently was this one from 8th Day. This is the Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer. This one's completely gone. I just feel bad throwing it away because the bottle's really pretty. And then another one that I actually bought the day I got the package for the lab sample was this one from La Mer. This is the Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Protecting Fluid. I love this one. Like, honestly, I love this one. This has, of course, their proprietary Miracle Broth. The 8th Day one has, I believe it's their patented peptide-rich plasma. I don't know if it's patent pending or if it's patented. It should be patented by now. But it's a cocktail blend of 21 different peptides that all do completely different things. This is what's in this SPF. So it is an anti-aging, moisturizing, nourishing, hydrating, and priming SPF at the same time. This one, as I mentioned before, has the Miracle Broth. Another SPF I really like was the Mara Sea Kale Sunscreen Serum. That's an SPF oil, which you don't really see on the market, and it just gives you this beautiful glow and luminosity. So I would say, like, if you have really, really dry skin, I think you might like that one. However, this tops them all. This one tops every single SPF. I mean, you cannot beat the amount of clinical trials that went behind this SPF. You also cannot beat the fact that it does have the TFCA that this brand is known for, and everything that this SPF promises to deliver on. I will be honest, I haven't used it long enough as those clinical trials to see those results that they are promising, but just from my own experience using it for the past 3 days, I'm excited to embark on the journey with this SPF. As soon as I'm done with this lab sample, I'm absolutely going to buy the full-size SPF. And also, one thing I forgot to mention, it is their first product that is not in the cobalt blue packaging. So this one's actually white with the copper, which I'm very excited about. And also, they changed the packaging a little bit, which I hope they do change the packaging for everything else too. So it looks like this, and as you can see, this is rounded here. So now it has a flat bottom, so it can stand on its own, because this can't stand on its own. That's what it comes with the sand. So a lot of exciting things. But yeah, anyways, that is it. The mineral sunscreen with TFC8 is, honestly, as a first impression, I'm in love with it already. I'm excited to continue using it. I'm excited to continue trying it out, and I will of course update you guys on how it goes. I will most likely give you guys a 1-month update video, so let me know if you guys want that. I forgot, my camera cuts off when I film 16 minutes. I don't know why it does that. This G7X, by the way, is 10 years old. Is it 10 years old? It is 10 years old. So it is time for a new G7X. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm excited to continue using this SPF, and I will definitely buy the big one when I'm done with this smaller bottle. Well, I mean, it's not even a bottle, with this smaller lab sample. So I'm excited to continue using it, and I will absolutely give you guys a 1-month update. If you guys really want it, let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you're excited about this new launch. What do you think? Are you gonna get it? Do you want to try it? Are you interested? Or you can just tell me to go to hell. Either or, it ups the engagement. Anyways, I will see you guys next time for another video. And I promise not to take a month. Goodbye.